We are live in Portland. Look at the dancers get hype, kicking it, doing all sorts of stuff as we jump into this game, and we're gonna do all sorts of stuff against the Portland Trailblazers. You damn Skippy, setting that screen and roll scenario for Tony Parker, who we give it up to Timmy Duncan, who is gonna do his thing, flying up, throwing down. Tim Duncan still got hops in them old legs of his. I think he's like 38, 39 in this game, so he's pretty old. I don't know if he's gonna be sticking around till next season. But as of just now, he's currently our mentor. And speaking of mentors, I want to say the San Antonio Spurs current squad is going to be mentoring the Portland Trailblazers current squad in the game just now, because they are two similar teams. I mean, you have the big dog Tim Duncan, Mr. Fundamentals, and you've got, of course, LaMarcus Aldridge. I say this all the time, you guys know this. Young Dame Lillard. Tony Parker, and is a young Dame Lillard. You know, it matches up pretty well. Of course, you can ignore the center position with me matching up with Robin Lopez. He's not going to be as good as us as we are in the center in my career mode. But, you know, that's my thoughts on the Portland Trailblazers squad right now. Unfortunately, they did lose, I think his nickname is Iron Man, according to Alex. Wesley Matthews I think he ruptured his Achilles, which is, damn shame. You know, I hate seeing players get injured, and I mean, it's been quite an injury-riddled season. I think that's the correct terminology to use as we pull up, knocking out that bank shot. Learned that from Tim Duncan. Why did I go into Shaquille O'Neal voice right there? That's probably the worst Shaq voice you've heard. But yeah, I'm going to utilize this mismatch right here as we hit the sky hook. Got him shook over Dame Lillard, who people are sleeping on, I feel. Video game Dame is the man, and especially when he hits it. When he hears a jam, he likes to hear that freestyle. If you haven't seen Sway in the Morning, Dame Lillard's freestyle, go check it out. I think that was a pre-rehearsed verse, but nonetheless, he got it flowing. I mean, I was like, damn, I gotta download this and put this on my phone so I can listen to it. And it was just, oh man, it was cool. Go check it out. Just search up Dame Lillard on Sway in the Morning. One hell of a freestyle, but it was to me, it sounded like a pre-rehearsed verse as we go up and throw down the jam. Put the defense in a hearse because they ain't playing anything. Defense is dead right there. And look at that ball moving. It's showtime. It's magic. Unfortunately, Killer Kawhi didn't want to go up for a throwdown, so I can't go hee as we go through the free throw line to knock down these free throws. But yeah, Dame Lillard's getting slept on. What was I talking about? I completely forgot. See, this is what happens when I start getting into like a flow, and then I get distracted with one thing, and then come back to another. I was going to talk about Tim Duncan. Something about Tim Duncan. Oh yeah, no. I was talking about injury-riddled season that the NBA season is having just now, and it brings up the question of should players really be playing 82-game long season? Should they reduce it down by like 10 games or so and start the season later and finish it off in like June-ish time? So like, you know, they have a more kind of rest period between the playoffs and each game in the playoffs and stuff like that, so they can slow down. Even in the regular season, maybe they can stretch out the games a lot more instead of having multiple back-to-backs. Oh my goodness, Chris. Ice Cube, you need it. It's time for the slam. Damn! And it ain't even Friday. Kicking the ball to Killer Kawhi, who ain't shy, going split splash, bubble bath, nails for 3 from the Causeway Bay, making it rain all day. As we do what we do best, going right down here and hit him with a bit of a Hakeem Olajuwon move, a little bit of a half circle shimmy shake step as we go up, knocking down that jump shot and get sent to the free throw line to finish the one play. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think they should reduce the amount of games played in the NBA season and expand them to a couple extra months? Because I'm pretty sure the NBA season finishes in like April time. Regular season finishes in April time, I'm pretty sure. Then playoffs kick off, and those last for about until like early June time. Depends on how many games are occurring. I think that's how it goes. But let me know your guys' thoughts on that. Do you think they should reduce the NBA season, or do you think they should reduce the minutes played in the game? Personally, I don't think they should reduce the amount of minutes played in the game, because it's always been the same amount of minutes since I think the beginning of the NBA. So I don't think they would reduce the amount of minutes. I think they should reduce the amount of games, just so they can maybe that might help slow down the amount of injuries. But that being said, if they reduce the amount of games, they might double the amount of practices, depending on who you play for. And I know Coach Tibbs, who's having some friction with the Bulls organization as we go up knocking out another bank shot. with the I think they're having some friction with the Bulls office right now. So that's something that, as a Bulls fan, I'm a bit concerned about. I'm like, okay, this isn't going so well, because the Bulls don't want to spend luxury tax to, you know, get a championship. I'm not too sure about how this tax stuff works. I'm not really looking at how the GM stuff works, but I know they've not spent luxury tax or anything like that to acquire or sign any players for an extended amount of time to get like even more filled out roster. You know what I mean? They don't want to spend the money to get a championship. However, they did acquire Tom Tibbs, in my opinion, the best coach there for the Chicago Bulls since Phil Jackson. My opinion. And plus, I can only remember one other coach, Vinny Del Negro, who I think he used to coach the Clippers, and Doc Rivers took over, and I don't know where he is right now. I really don't. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents on it. I think they should really try and work something out with Tibbs. If not, I see Tibbs leaving, and if he does leave, he might go to where's it called? He might go to Cleveland, or he might go to the New Orleans Pelicans. New Orleans got a young team, and I think Tibbs would be willing to implement more of his defensive push on that team, especially with Anthony Davis, who's making a run for Defensive Player of the Year. I'm throwing his name in the hat, I should say, alongside with other players. I mean, Kawhi Leonard's doing pretty well. I would consider him a Defensive Player of the Year if he was playing a lot more often. And yeah, he's a hell of a defensive player. And that's the end of the game. Shit, I've zoned out. Who do you guys think is Defensive Player of the Year, and where do you guys think Tibbs will end up? If you enjoyed my video, please like it. Definitely do share, and definitely do subscribe. All my links in the description box below. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, peace to you. And oh yeah, if you missed my last video, my team, click the link there. It will take you to it.